She was only trying to get a free upgrade. You know, a little white lie to the airline attendant about a special occasion. And for a second, she thought it worked. She'd landed what looked like a first-class sleeper seat. But when she woke up, surrounded by a kind of luxury she'd only seen in movies, a horrifying thought hit her. This wasn't a commercial flight. And the handsome, very surprised man in the doorway? He was definitely not a pilot. He was a billionaire, and she was on his private jet. Estelle Quinn was running on pure exhaustion. After 3 sleepless nights with a sick toddler, the nanny was desperate to get home. Her clothes were wrinkled, her hair was a mess, and all she wanted was her cheap flight to Boston and her own bed. The airport was a blur of noise and chaos. Juggling her suitcase, she glanced at her ticket, gate 12A. In the confusion, she just followed a small group through the gate, so tired she didn't even realize she was walking onto the tarmac toward a sleek private jet instead of a giant airplane. The seats were plush leather. There were only a few of them, and it was completely silent. "Must be my lucky day," she mumbled, thinking she'd scored the world's best upgrade. She sank into the nearest window seat and was out cold before the wheels even left the ground. A deep voice, tinged with more humor than anger, pulled her out of her sleep. "Excuse me, I think you're in my seat." Estelle's eyes fluttered open. Her brain was still foggy as she started to mumble an apology, but the man's next words sent a shockwave of panic through her. "Our destination is Paris." It took a second for her brain to catch up, and then, the sheer terror of it all hit her. This wasn't an upgrade. This was a kidnapping. Sort of. "Paris?" she squeaked, jumping up. No, I'm supposed to be going to Boston. You have to turn the plane around." The man, who was ridiculously handsome in a perfect suit, just raised an eyebrow. "That's not really an option," he said calmly. He introduced himself as Daniel Harrison. As in, the Times Daniel Harrison, the crazy famous tech billionaire, whose face was on magazines she couldn't afford. The world started to spin. She hadn't just gotten on the wrong plane. She'd accidentally stowed away on the private jet of one of the richest men on the planet. Just as Estelle was picturing herself getting tossed out of the plane mid-air, a little girl with big, curious eyes peeked out from behind Daniel's legs. This was his daughter, Lily. Without even thinking, Estelle's nanny instincts kicked right in. She gave the girl a small, warm smile, and to Daniel's complete shock, his normally shy daughter smiled back. For the rest of the very long flight to Paris,